What's up, guys? My name is Hassan. I'm the head of sales at clientacquisition.io. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about the most common objections that we receive when it comes to signing up with us and becoming a customer, and why they don't really make much sense. I'll deep dive into all of them, and hopefully you guys understand why they don't really make much sense either. So let's get right into it. The first most common objection that we receive is your price is too expensive, right? And when I hear this, I understand why prospects say this, right? Because yeah, sure, we are expensive. We're not cheap. We don't try to hide that fact. We're not cheap, right? But you get what you pay for. Now, here's why this doesn't really make much sense. Typically, when it comes to prospects that say your price is too expensive, they're usually people that have been working with their agency or their coaching business, consulting business for about a year straight, and they haven't really seen much results. And then they tell me, this is an incredible solution. I can definitely see it's working for me. I just wish I can afford it, right? It's too expensive. And I just logically break down why that statement doesn't really make much sense. And it doesn't make sense because of opportunity cost, right? If you guys are in a situation in which you guys are basically doing this full time, right? You guys are trying to grow your business full time. This is literally all you're focusing on. And it's been over a year and you haven't really seen any results. You guys need to understand the definition of opportunity cost. If you guys are based in North America or in Europe, you guys could be making anywhere from $2 to $3 grand, working a minimum wage job if you guys did that full time, right? That's how much you guys could be making a month if you guys did that full time. And when it comes to people that aren't really making it work with their business, they're still spending all day working on their business. So when it comes to a year's time spent, they've wasted the potential earning of 30 grand if they went ahead and they did a minimum wage job. Now, obviously, you guys don't want to do minimum wage jobs. So you guys are trying to go ahead and grow a business. But that's the opportunity cost. So, when they say it's too expensive, I tell them, like, look, you can either continue to do what you're doing right now and still waste roughly $2 to $3 grand a month of opportunity cost, or you can get this fixed right now. Yes, it's expensive, but if someone's building your business for you, it's going to be expensive. Like, let me just talk about the solution super quick. Right? We start off by actually going ahead and building your offer for you. So, whether or not you're experienced, if you're new, right? If you're experienced, we'll refine your offer. And if you're new, we'll actually go ahead and we'll build out your entire offer from scratch. So you're not having to do any market research, because we've worked with over 200 agency owners in the past year. So we already have the insights, and we'll just give them to you. Right? After your offer is built, what we'll do is we'll actually go ahead and we'll get you connected with a virtual assistant that we will train. You're not training the virtual assistant. We'll actually vet them. We'll make sure that they're actually doing their due diligence, and then we'll get you guys connected. And then the virtual assistant will start doing your outreach for you. Okay. And your only job is going to be to get on sales calls. And if you're like, hey, I'm not that good at sales, okay, no problem. We'll get you trained on sales as well. So basically what we're doing here is we're building you a machine, right? A machine, and the machine is basically, going ahead and generating meetings for you, and your job is to just go ahead and close them. And we're taking care of any other problems that you would have, right, for your business. So yes, we charge a lot of money, but if someone's building a pre-made business for you, it's going to cost a lot. And, when prospects tell me, and another thing that I hear is like, this is awesome, but what I'll do is I'll come back when I sign some clients. And, again, that doesn't make any sense, because what makes you think that, again, guys, if this is you, I'm talking to you, right? What makes you think that your current process is going to eventually work if it hasn't worked for the past year? It's not going to work, guys, right? So what I advise these people to do is, I'm like, guys, you just need to make the decision. You just need to make the decision. And if you guys want to, give your business a fair shot, then you're going to have to invest. It's really that simple. Or you can continue to be where you are right now. That's just the reality of things, guys. Building a business is not easy. It's not easy when you're doing it alone. It's really not. It's one of the most difficult things that you can possibly do. Yes, the reward is just incredible, right? It's the most fulfilling feeling in the entire world. But when you're doing it on your own, it's really, really, really difficult, right? I want you to imagine, how are you going to compete with somebody that has access to our solution, for example, right? Or another really good consultancy solution. How can you compete with them if you guys are just working on your own? You won't be able to, right? So I tell prospects, like, listen, if you guys actually want to give your business a fair shot, then you're going to have to invest. Yes, we're expensive. We don't try to hide that. Yes, we're expensive, but we are building your business for you, and then we're helping you essentially manage it as well, right? So that's what I say when people say the price is too expensive. That was a bit intense. The second one is, do you guys have a guarantee? Right? Do you guys have a guarantee? And typically, the reason that I think I hear this is because when it comes to agency owners, predominantly in the e-commerce niche, they typically have like a 2x ROAS guarantee. Some have a 3x ROAS guarantee. Even when it comes to some real estate, not real estate, sorry, lead gen agencies, they typically have a guarantee of generating a certain amount of leads. So when it comes to a lot of these people that want to work with us, they typically come from a world in which they hear the word guarantee quite a bit. Okay. And no, guys, we do not have a guarantee. And I'll explain why we do not have a guarantee. When it comes to a solution, it's incredible, right? I can say this with full confidence because even when it comes to people that don't work with us, right, they literally state on the call, wow, you guys have an incredible solution. I'm going to work really hard to get the money, and then I'll come back and invest. So to this day, I've never heard anybody tell me on a call, your solution is bad. It's always been your solution is amazing. Either they buy on the call or either they come back in a couple of months to actually go ahead and become a customer, or they're not a good fit and they just don't invest. Okay. But regardless, I've never heard anybody tell me, your guys' solution is not good. So we have a really good solution. And if we offered a guarantee, okay, we would have some people that would go ahead and join that wouldn't really be a good fit. And here's what I mean by a good fit. We'd have some people that would be like, oh, cool, they have a guarantee. Let me just go to the bank, get a loan, right? I'll invest. And if it doesn't work out, cool, I'll get my money back because, hey, they have a guarantee. Now, you guys can see from that statement why it doesn't make sense for us to actually hold a guarantee, because again, we don't want people like that joining our consultancy, right? I'm sure you guys have heard the statement come out of many people's mouths like, oh, we don't want someone like that joining. It's pretty cliche, but like for us, we actually have a logical reasoning behind that. Our solution is so good to the point that people would literally go ahead and get loans and join because they've actually done that. We've had 2 people so far that have actually taken out loans to join us. So it's something that's actually happened. I'm not making this up. And, we talked about this with our team all the time. Like, hey guys, if we actually had a guarantee, we'd probably 10x our monthly rev. But we don't want to do that because again, we don't want those type of people coming in and joining, right? Because those people will come in, they'll join, they'll have that frame of mind of like, oh, okay, I'll get my money back if it doesn't work. They won't be working as hard as it normally would be because when your back's against the wall, guys, you will find a way to win. It happens. Those are the people that typically make it work the most. When your back is against the wall, you find a way to win. And that's human evolution. Okay, so, we would have people like that would join where the back wouldn't necessarily be against the wall. They'd have a way out and they'd be like, okay, cool, it doesn't work. I'll get my money back. We don't want people like that in our consultancy, guys. We just don't want people like that in our consultancy. It's going to reduce our student success rate. And we just don't want people like that in our business because again, for us to make money, I tell this to prospects, for us to make money, you guys have to make money. We can only succeed if you guys succeed. We don't sell a shitty course. If you guys want to buy a shitty course, leave this video, go. There's many of these gurus out there that sell trash courses. You guys can buy them. Okay. If you guys are here to actually grow your business, we're here and we'll help you out. So we don't sell a shitty course. We sell something that's truly, truly valuable. So because of that, you guys have to succeed for us to make money. Otherwise, we'd be out of business. Right? So when we onboard new customers, we only look for win-wins. The third objection that I hear a lot is, what if this doesn't work? Right? What if I give it my all and it doesn't work? When people tell me this, I simply say to them, like, listen, why are you in business? Right? Why are you running your agency? Why are you running your coaching business, your consulting business? Why are you in business? And then they tell me because, I have a dream of actually making this thing work out. Right? I have a dream of actually becoming the person that I want to become. I have people counting on me. I can't fail. And then I'm like, did you just hear yourself? What did you just say? And then they repeat themselves. And I'm like, exactly. Right? If you're coming in with a mindset of what if this doesn't work, then it won't work. As cliche as it sounds, just give it a logical thought. But if you tell yourself that, I will find a way to make it work. I don't care how long it takes. I will find a way. Guys, you will eventually make it work. You will eventually make it work. Most of the people in our industry that, find success with their business, yes, some of them, they work incredibly hard and then they get lucky in the beginning and then they get that success and then it becomes exponential, right? But again, you guys understand that success is exponential. It's never going to be linear. So, you guys might be struggling for a couple of months, a year, but if you don't give in and you continue to show up every single day, I promise you guys it'll work. The people that have made it work long term that I've seen in business are people that just never stopped. Okay, they're the people that just never stopped. They just kept going. They knew they had no other option, and they continued with their business, and then they eventually found success. And that's what I basically tell people when they say, "What if this doesn't work?" I tell them, I'm like, "Listen, guys, what other option do you really have? Right? What other option do you really have? Right? I can't 100% guarantee success, but what I can guarantee is the likelihood of you achieving success is going to be astronomically higher than it would be if you were to invest with us, right? Because we make it so that it's essentially impossible for you to fail as long as you guys show up every single day and you guys are putting in the work, right? We're also putting in the work because, again, we're literally building your business for you. But again, guys, if you show up every single day and you put in the work, I promise you that the likelihood of you succeeding would be significantly higher than if you wouldn't, right? I don't like to give definitives because I don't believe in definitives when it comes to life. I look at probability. So like what I like to say is, again, the chances of you succeeding would be significantly higher. The analogy that I can give you guys is let's say that you guys were trying to win the lottery. Okay? You guys were trying to win the lottery, and let's say that there was like 1,000 tickets, okay? So there's a 1 in 1,000 chance that you guys can go ahead and you guys can win the lottery. Right? If you guys would, not be investing in anything, you guys, would want to operate as a one-man army, wear all the hats in your business, the chances of you succeeding and actually winning that lottery would be 1 in 1,000. Okay. Now, if you guys went ahead and you guys, hired a team, you guys worked with a consultancy, you guys showed up, you guys started putting in a lot of time in your business, you guys started focusing on it, you guys started working on yourselves, you would get 1 additional lottery per day that you would show up. Okay. So let's say you guys were to work with a consultancy, you guys were putting in work every day, your chances of success would be, let's say, out of the 1,000 tickets, you guys would now have 600 lottery tickets, right? Is it a guarantee that you'll win the lottery? No, but you'll have a significantly higher chance of winning than when you initially started, where your chance was basically 1 out of 1,000, right? That's the best analogy that I've heard when it comes to, actually going ahead and making your business work. It's all about likelihood, guys. It's all about likelihood. So don't think of it in terms of what if this doesn't work. Think of it as like, okay, this is my best shot of actually going ahead and giving my business a fair shot, and I want to take it, right? This is giving you more tools in your arsenal to actually go ahead and make it work. That about sums up the most common objections that I hear, guys. These are the main 3. So it's price, it's guarantee, and it's what if this doesn't work. I hope that this video was informative, and I hope that it changed some of your guys' limiting beliefs when it comes to going ahead and growing your business. And I'd like to go ahead and jump on a call with you guys. There should be a link in the description below. And other than that, I wish you a beautiful day. And yeah, guys, looking forward to speaking soon. Bye-bye.